Hello my friend, welcome to this class for spinal health and back pain. We're going to move in ways to help you feel a bit more free in your spine, and whether you're in pain or not, this is a really important place in our bodies to move. So let's do it. I want you to find a comfortable seat. If this kind of sitting position is not comfortable, I encourage a cushion under your butt or blocks or props or something to tilt your pelvis forward a bit. Get as comfortable as you can. And we're just going to start with breath. Hands on your knees, close your eyes, give yourself a little wiggle. We've just come out of a busy day probably, right? Or maybe this is first thing in the morning for you. Like me, automatically, can you take a big breath in? And a big sigh out. This time 2 sips of air in. And exhale. 2 more like that. Last one. And find your yogic breath, your yoga practice breath. It's deep and moving into the belly, the side of your ribs, the front and back of your ribs. And as you exhale, can you find a softening, maybe around your eyes, your shoulders, your hands, your belly. And with this breath, let's move. So let's find our cat and cow in seated. I want you to see if you can bring your forehead towards your belly button. And then bring the back of your head toward your tailbone. So we lift the chest up. And just do that. That's all I want you to do. Breathe out as you forehead and belly button. Breathe in as you send the head, back of the head toward your tailbone. And maybe, I'm so about intuitive movement, right? Maybe pause in one of these places if it feels really good or stuck and you feel like you need to linger. Please linger there. Keep breathing. But I encourage you to pause, to feel more. I'm just laying the foundations, right? All the goodness and joy in this yoga class comes from you. All right, take 1 more of these. 1 more breath, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. By the way, you might start to feel this in the hips. I do. Everything's connected, my friend, everything. Bring your spine to center, and I kind of want us to find the same thing in our side movement. You know what I mean? So right hand down, sweep your left hand overhead, go slow. And then go the opposite way. Left hand down, sweep your right hand overhead. Don't worry about depth, worry about feeling, worry about sensation. So by the way, let's repeat. Let's just do this for a little while. Maybe there's one side or one place in this movement you want to pause in. We're just starting this session by feeling into all planes of movement in our spine. So front and back, left and right. And then rotation in a second. You'll see when we do the different planes of movement, you start to feel more into your body, you get more connected. 1 more each side. Or 1 more breath wherever you are. And bring it back to center. Give yourself a little wiggle. Come back to a central, easy place. Most comfortable place. Grow super tall. Take a big breath in and twist toward the left. We're not even going to use hands on legs or anything. You can cactus your arms if that feels good. So bend your elbows and kind of open your chest. Left elbow comes back. Left shoulder comes back. What's that feel like in your shoulder blades, your upper back? Breathe in and breathe out. Come to center. Go the opposite way. Pause in this place for a second. So we're not using anything to press against. We're using our engagement and our core strength to find this twist and come back. Go to the opposite side and just flow between the two. Maybe you want to do something different with your arms. Maybe you want to reach them, but try not to grab anything to help facilitate the twist. Not yet. Stay tall. Long in the breath. Last one each side. My shoulders feel tight. It's all good. Come back to center. And we're just going to twist one more time. Grow super tall. Right hand, left knee. Excuse me. Twists make me burp. Left hand behind you. Grow to super tall. Welcome to the yoga class where I share too much. Grow tall and then we twist. So the inhale is like the lengthener and the exhale is the twister. Twist. You know what I mean. We twist as we exhale. It's all right if you feel tight, as I do. And then undo this. Oh my God. Give yourself a little wiggle. That was quite a lot for my back right now. Let's go the opposite way. Left hand, right knee. Yeah, right hand behind you. So again, we inhale to lengthen. Then we exhale, find your twist. And I want this to be as enjoyable as possible, right? So mine for the enjoyment here. Breathe. And come back to center and give yourself a little wiggle. Maybe the head, shoulders. Just give yourself a little moment. Let's find our way to tabletop. So I want us to circle the spine here in tabletop. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Drop your sternum, the middle of your chest, down between the shoulder blades. Send your chest to the left and then arch it round and up and over to the right and back down through center. Let the hips do what naturally happens here. Over to the left with the chest, up and around, hollowing it out. Over to the right and down. 2 more in this direction. Allowing this movement to take you where it needs to take you. So if you want to make it smaller or bigger, do it. Last one like this. Come back through that central place and go the opposite direction. Again, if there's a place you want to pause and just linger in, do it. This is an exploration of our spine, this integral column of strength in our bodies. So feel into it one more time. Yes, baby. All right, bring it to center. Give yourself a little wiggle here. And I want you to step your right foot to your